Hi everyone, enjoy watching and thank you for being here. Episode 14.
Let me reiterate the question, Edith. Did you leak private documents of the ducal family to outsiders? I have not. Do you swear in the name of your father's honor? Indeed, my father-in-law, I swear for my word on my honor and my life. In that case, you just have thrown your father's name and your honor to the ground. What do you mean by that? Linon. Yes, my lord. These are the documents you assigned me to organize a while ago. That's right. I asked Linon to prepare these for you. All these papers are written with false information. Your father has been purchasing stocks of only items that appear on those documents. That's proof enough that he has been deceived by that fake information. My father? Excuse me, but I'm not sure what the exact issue is in this situation. There must be another reason why you decided to arrange these fake documents for me. However, fake documents or not, I only did what I was required to do. I did not leak any document. I must admit that I admire you for having the guts to say that, even in this situation. Well then, could you explain to me how the information that was only assigned to you got to Count Reigelhoff's hand? What do you mean by information that was only assigned to me? Perhaps you aren't trying to say that I was the only one who could have access to these documents, are you? There's the author of these documents, Linon, and also all the other people that work in the same office as me. The only other people that work there with you are my own wife and Lady Rees. Are you suggesting that a member of my family was the one that leaked the information? Edith Reigelhoff. Now that I think about it, it was the same in the original story. After the wedding, Edith, not even once, was called Edith Rudwick. He only brought me here to catch me in his political trap. In that case, what is the name of Lady Rees? Is it Rees Rudwick? You better hold your mouth right there. I'm going to reiterate what I said before. The fact that I was the one organizing those documents, it's something that was well known by the Duchess and Lady Rees. Therefore, in case something like this happened, I obviously would be the first person to be suspected. Do you think I wouldn't know that? If you really didn't trust me that much, you wouldn't give me fake documents in the first place. You just wouldn't have given me any kind of work to do. Well, unless perhaps you are just pretending that I leaked those documents with the intention to have a motive to take action against Count Reigelhoff. I'm sick of it. I know well that I didn't leak anything, but still, how did that information get into the Count's hand? I also feel a bit sad because Linon, who I thought was close to me, lied to me. But if I'm being honest, I don't expect him to have leaked the information, and it's impossible that Rees would have done something like that. Could it be that there is actually a spy of the Reigelhoffs inside the mansion? However, if there were spies that could reach that type of document so easily, there wouldn't have been any point in arranging a political marriage and sending me here in the first place. Of course, in the original story, it was Edith who did it. Edith. As soon as she started to work in the office, she started to turn the information towards his father. After that, the Rudwicks, who provided fake information, started to Udwick, give the Reigelhoffs a hard time for the crime. And Edith, who was found guilty about it, was put on probation. She had to stay there without ever getting the chance to be recognized publicly as part of the ducal family, is just like the situation in the jewelry chapter. The events ended up happening regardless of what I did. Perhaps for me, the one playing the role of Edith, no matter what I do, is just impossible to go against the natural flow of the original story. Could all this be a sign of that? temples now, I'm slowly sinking into that reality. At least. Until death comes to me at the hands of Killian. I'm so dumb, I shouldn't be crying here. Didn't I tell you earlier? I said that I would swear on my honor and my life, if you are so sure that I did it. Just take my head. What are you... Wouldn't it be better to look into this matter a little bit more thoroughly before making a decision? Of course. Meanwhile, we will have to keep the suspect under surveillance. Indeed. Edith, you are going to be under surveillance for the time being. If you certainly are innocent, you better start praying for the truth to come out. It doesn't matter where I look at this situation. It's the same as the original story. I'll do it. Linon is going to be assigned to be your... Killian? Wait. Follow me. Oh, have you gone crazy? I wish that would have been the case. Do you think that I'm joking right now? Did you even know what Duke Axel Rudwick was nicknamed on the battlefield? He was named the Sudden Guillotine. I guess that nickname is now too big for him. You were in front of a man who has no hesitation in dealing with allies, enemies, or prisoners as needed, and you dared to ask him to take your head? What's wrong with you? Does it matter to you if he takes my head or not? Still, if you didn't commit a crime, then you shouldn't be paying for it. If that's the case, the truth will come out for sure. I don't know about that. Do you really think so? Now, as much as neither of you believes me, I won't trust any of you anymore from now on. Either way, I'm sure they are going to find a way to frame me as the culprit no matter what. What? Isn't it like that? After all, you were the ones who put those fake documents in my hands also. You were the ones who told me that Count Reigelhoff acted according to that information. Why didn't you investigate more thoroughly before that? Well, I guess that's just the way you all are. As for me, now I'm just stuck in this room with no other option than accepting and following your rulings. I won't let my preconceptions blind me in my investigation. On my honor, I swear to investigate fairly. Episode 15. I won't let my preconceptions blind me in my investigation. On my honor, I swear to investigate fairly. I won't let others judge you unfairly, and I'll be keeping you informed of all our advances in the case. Sure, do whatever you want. However, about what you're saying. I can't believe that you won't be taking sides in this case. After all, the only suspects left are the Duchess and Lady Rees. Knowing that, how can you be so sure that you'll be fair? This webtoon series may be somewhat different from the original novel after being adapted to suit the webtoon format. You have arrived, Rees. Oh, Princess. It has been a long time since the last time I saw you, Rees. Princess Catherine Iberia. She is the only blood relative of the current emperor who was born when he was 4 years old. She is known as the most self-indulgent and thoughtless princess in the history of the imperial family. She is seen as a mere wild beast running around the imperial palace, and with her monstrous strength, she instills fear in the other nobles' families. She is also the only woman in the empire who wears short hair without being a commoner. She refuses to wear dresses and insists on wearing equestrian pants at any official event. Is the terror of the whole palace that even the emperor gave up to control. However, it's a pleasure to meet you, Princess. Why are you calling me Princess? I have told you to call me by name, didn't I? I have even come all the way here because I was told you have arrived. Don't tell me that your fondness towards me has ended. Is it like that, Rees? That's not what I intended to convey. One can only see her being friendly in front of Reese. Catherine. Although, Reese. I would appreciate it if you stopped bothering Reese, despite being the one who took the heart of her longtime crush. Oh my, I was just kidding. You know that it doesn't sound like a joke if you say it in such a serious tone, right? Now that I see, Killian didn't come. Did something happen? Killian got married recently, so he went out to spend some time with his wife, Edith. Oh, that's right, that's true, but if we are being honest, it's hard, even hard, to call a marriage. It's only the result of one of the quarrels between our family and the Reigelhoffs, so it's just because of a political drama, right? Mm-hmm. So presume that's what you came here for today to discuss with the Emperor. The Langstons and the Reigelhoffs. Just the sound of those names gross me out. Indeed. But thankfully, she has demonstrated to be more dumb than I expected, so things might turn in our favor more easily. I wonder what kind of woman she is. I can't ever remember her from before, but I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not interested in talking about that. Your Majesty is waiting for you. How could you be a member of the imperial family while at the same time not being interested in political conversations? That must not be pleasing for the Emperor. Are you joking? There's not a single day where I don't pick up a fight with him. He is always nagging me for causing problems in the castle. I think you should care more to talk about the problems in our... Stop! I'm going to hang out with my guest, Reese. You can talk about complicated things with the Emperor. Send my greeting to the Duchess after you go back. Sure, go ahead. Reese, I'll show you a new horse that I brought not long ago. She certainly has a unique personality. By the way, how was your little chat with your wife? My head hurts because of that, don't talk to me. If you are feeling sick, why don't you go to the palace with me? What? Why would you want me to go there? Don't you know? We have yet to clarify the problem here. How do you expect me to go to the palace with this current state? I was only trying to tell him that we still have people investigating, but... Young master? Yes, I'll be going soon, Linon. I don't think that he is reacting that way because he is worried about our father's reputation. This is the first time that I have seen him like this. Does it hurt? Oh, it's the patient from the bed next to me. I am sorry. Did I wake you up? No, I can't sleep either. Perhaps you couldn't sleep because you are also afraid to die. I don't fear that. I just wish I could just die already. What? My mother and dad said that it bothers them that I am sick. It's your fault that I have to be here with this brat. And even though the doctors found that my brother has compatible bone marrow for my treatment, I don't want to. That would hurt a lot. Just use one from a pig on herd. Because of that, I'd rather just die. Oh God, so you are like that just because things don't go the way you want, right? Even with that, I'm jealous of your situation. It's amazing that you have a relative that has matching bone marrow. On the other hand, I just want to be able to turn 20 someday. Happy 20th birthday. Being able to grow my hair and tie it up, put on lipstick and eye makeup, walk into the street by myself, and see how the other people live their lives. This is just a dream. Whenever I'm going through rough times, memories of her always come back to me. If only that could be possible for me, think that I could support anything else. She said that she was scared of dying, and when I went back home after my bone marrow transplant, I left without saying goodbye. That's why I can't give up on my life so easily. That's right. As long as I'm alive, I can do anything. Episode 16. I feel more at ease in my life now that I have changed my mindset. In fact, thanks to remembering those words from the past, now I can enjoy my free time in this house and take a peaceful and well-deserved rest. Or at least that's what I thought. But just a moment before my meal, Killian came in here suddenly. So what issue do you have to discuss with me today? Why did you come during my mealtime without a word in advance? Killian? Why isn't he answering? I didn't have any other time available to come. Oh, I see. I'm sure you must be very busy. Is he really not going to tell me the reason for this? Why does he have to be so difficult to talk to? Is it because he is handsome? Maybe it's because he is fit and sexy. Hey, a marriage solely based on appearance shouldn't last more than 3 years at maximum. Don't you think? Isn't it like that? Even though I have been married for more than 15 years, every time we fight, my anger always goes away when I get to see the handsome face of my husband. Having a handsome partner is the best. I can't believe that I'm actually acting a bit like her in this situation. I'm sorry for doubting you before. Unknown internet woman. Let's focus on the meal for now. This delicious meal shouldn't be disregarded just because of the arrival of an uninvited guest. This is so delicious. We have found new evidence that could show new information about your case. We are still investigating thoroughly. And like you said, Reese is also on the suspect list for now. Half-heartedly, oh, that's unexpected. Reese is also going to be subjected to a thorough investigation, so don't worry about that. That was hard to say for me. Well, there is no reason for me to be worried. I'm innocent, and this soup is delicious, so I'll be focused on eating it. Why should I be worried and stressed about that? Why not enjoy this magnificent meal when I know that I didn't do anything wrong? Well, I've finished my soup, but at least there's bread left. Huh? What is that? I put a lid on top of it to save you some, in case you run out of soup. Wow. So, can I eat this, or do you want us to share it? I had plenty enough. In that case, thanks for the food. One feel a little bit lonely now that he's gone. What should I do now? I don't have web novels to read like in the past. I remember that I also used to do origami as a hobby. But there's no such thing in this world. Anna, which hobbies do the other young nobles enjoy doing these days? If we are talking about hobbies, then it would usually be embroidery or painting, but more active people also prefer to do horseback riding. Wait, embroidery should be the basic skill for a female character in a romantic novel, but I don't think this is something that I would be proud to give to my love interest in a story. Also, painting. I'm even less confident in that. It's supposed to be a dog. Oh, Suna, I see that you are painting. Elephant and horses. I'm a bit scared of them. Is there anything else that I could try? Oh, now that you mention it these days, it seems that making clothes for small wooden figurines is a new trend. It could help you to improve your sewing skills, and I'm sure that my lord and his wife would be fine with that. TLN. A maroon doll is one of those antique human-like dolls that used very fancy dresses made with cloth and that were popular with girls in the past. Is it like changing the clothes of a maroon doll? I couldn't have any doll like that. When was young since we couldn't afford it? Where can we get the doll? Normally, little girls used to ask their parents to make them one. However, nowadays it's easy to find shops that craft and sell them. Do you know how much it would cost? 50,000 zenas would be enough to buy a pair of high-quality figurines. As expected, it's more pricey than I thought. Well, then I'll give you 200,000 zenas. Could you also buy me a cloth of good quality and sewing tools for the figurines? You can keep whatever is left in compensation for your hard work. My job is to serve you, my lady. I don't need more compensation. Why? Perhaps you don't want to receive anything from me, is that it? What? No, that's not it. Oh my, I didn't intend to exalt you like that. Anna has been the one taking care of me all this time since I came to this house. Rudwick, I have known her from the very beginning. But despite that, she's been in a similar position with Linen. They both have been one of the few people in this mansion who wouldn't be rude to me. Even though they didn't gain anything from doing so, you must be thinking that it's too much money that'll be left after buying what I need, right? Please think of it as a token of my appreciation for you. That would make me. So why don't you just take it? Thank you, my lady. Oh, I thought I had a good start, but it's not as easy as I thought. We'll have to quit this too? Of course. The materials that Anna bought for me were flawless. Anna, you came back. I can't wait to stop. Wait, why do you have so many things? I bought a pair of wooden dolls, one of a man and one of a woman. The rest are the other supplies. Favors. I also asked the seamstress to draw a few patterns for the clothing. Please let me know if you ever want to add more patterns. I think this is enough. Thank you. I think she has become a little bit nicer to me, although she still keeps that blunt expression on her face. All right, I'll make this my hobby. I don't care if I can't do it properly. Isn't the sole purpose of life to spend money and time to enjoy fun things that life has to offer in the little time we have here after all? However, I'll have to actually call this a huge luxury since I'm doing it despite not being good at it. Come to think of it, in my past life, this type of relaxed state of mind, I don't think that I ever was able to enjoy it. I lived in constant stress, always worried about the price of things and how they would be productive for me. Maybe that's why I reincarnated as another person in a whole new world, to feel how it actually feels to live true to myself. This actually looks pretty good after I have finished it, doesn't it? Well, it is still a mess on the inside, but who cares as long as it looks pretty? Now then, time for you to kiss. What should I do now? I should go and learn how to do embroidery. Edith! What is it? Your handwritten letter has been found.